of the record, but it was a parody of the record. And he said, if you want to use this, give me this amount of G's, give me this amount of publishing, give me this amount of writers, and you cannot say that line. You cannot say those lines. You got to take them out.
So you talking about outside forces came up there and try to shut you down?
Yo, dude, he played foul. He played foul. He did not see the humor in it that he should have seen.
Okay, so should we take your rhymes as humorous? Are they funny, or should I be taking them literally?
It depends on anybody when you listen to the album, you're gonna be able to tell when Eminem, when Slim Shady is for real or when he's joking. You'll be able to tell. Anybody with half a brain is gonna be able to know.
All right. Now the other question that somebody was asking is something about a kid named Cage. There's another guy named Necro. They're two different. Well, they said there's a guy named Cage that you battled. I mean, can you give me the background on that? Because I just found out about this.
Actually, I never got a chance to battle him because every time I showed up to battle him, he backed out. He wasn't there. He was nowhere to be found.
This Cage kid wouldn't show up?
Age kid. Let's not give him any more press than he deserves. We'll say age or rage or stage or gauge, whatever. It doesn't matter. H. We'll say age.
Now, who does
HIV.
Who does Slim Shady want to collaborate with, man? You think you might hook up Lauryn Hill, KRS-One, Public Enemy, any of those
First
people?
word you said was a dirty word to me.
Really, Lauryn?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of stuff about her and how she is and how she is towards white people, and I've heard a lot of things that she's racist, she's this and that, and I can't prove it, but I've heard a lot of stuff and there's a lot of controversy surrounding that. So if it's like that, I don't even want to get down like that. I don't believe in.
Man, he's a baller, man. Look at his phone's ringing and everything.
Nah, I'm just honestly, I'm not into answer your question without even getting into that, cause all of that is that's her business. Everybody's got their preferences. She don't like white people, whatever. That's her business. But I'm not necessarily a collaboration type MC. I'm an huh? Yeah, well, right. But I'm not necessarily a collaboration MC, except on people that I know I got chemistry with, and I don't want to spread myself too thin. I want people to want more of Slim Shady. I don't want people getting sick of Slim Shady every time you turn on the radio, every time you hear a mixtape, or every time you hear somebody else's record, Slim Shady is on there. I'm not trying to play myself and make people sick of me. I want people to want more of me. You know what I mean? So I'm not necessarily that collaboration type MC. So all of those collaborations, it's gonna come. They're gonna come, and I've already been told by Dre, and I've already been told by people. Collaborations, they're gonna be thrown at your way, because when you're a hot artist, it's like the trend. It's the trend. It's like, yo, let's get the hottest MC. Okay, it's this person for this moment. It's that person for that moment. I don't believe in that.
Okay, so now we're not going to hear you on flipping verses with say the Backstreet Boys or
oh yeah, you'll hear me background singing through the whole every album. I've already done every album with them. In Sync, I've got like a cameo. I've got like this part where I do this little verse. It breaks down, you know what I mean? And then I'm like, I'm talking about my blonde hair and stuff like that. It's a real cool thing.
Now another question: what is your favorite bleach, and why did you bleach blonde your hair?
It's not. I just strip it. I just strip it of the color, like be it peroxide, whatever. I just and that's really a long story, and it's a personal story for me, because one day I actually went out on a little binge, so to speak, and yeah, like a psycho spree, Paul calls it, and I went kind of nuts one day and just did a lot of things to my body that I normally wouldn't do. So I just, and it happened that way. And ever since I did bleach it, I was like, yo, I like it. You know what I'm saying? It looks crazy. I don't want to, I'm not trying to be anything I'm not. I'm only trying to be me. You know what I mean?
I think Slim Shady need dreads. Blonde dreads. That'd be the look.
Yeah, it'd be the look, because since Vanilla Ice cut his, it'd be so dope.
Speaking of Vanilla Ice, he's in town next week. Actually, this week. And
yeah, he was in town.
I heard stories that you don't like him. I mean, what's the deal?
I don't like him. Honestly, I don't got anything against him other than he messed it up for a lot of white rappers, as far as like people's perception, not just black people in general, white people. It doesn't matter. He messed it up for everybody.
When Vanilla came out, everybody danced to that first song.
Not I.
When Ice Ice Baby came out, I was here. I remember people just grooving to it, They loved the song until they saw that he was a white kid. And
I don't believe that so much as I believe that when he started lying. When he started lying, that was the end of his career. You watched his career go down the tubes. When you lie, when you constantly, you know what I'm saying? He lied about, yeah, he was trying to be something he's not. He was fake, yo. He was fake. You know, I'm like this. If you're from the suburbs, say you're from the suburbs. And if you want to rhyme, then rap about being from the suburbs and find a way to play off it or whatever. Whatever you got to do, be proud of where you came from, because nobody on this planet can help what color they are. Nobody can help with the way they were born, what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Where they grew up at. Your mom and dad took care of where you grew up at, or your mom or your dad or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So nobody can help it, right? So just be yourself. The minute you start being yourself, you're gonna win.
Now let me ask you this, you know, with the whole race thing. The first time that I got a record from you guys was what the F, okay? And
just don't give a. Yeah, just don't give a.
Now the first thing that came out of the promoter's mouth was, "Yo, this kid is dope. He's a dope white MC," and that I took offense to that. I was
fired.
Thank you. Know, because it's like now it raises the question: are you being pushed because you're white, or are you being pushed because you're good?
Yeah, I hear
I mean,
everything.
This is continuously going on. I mean, people's like pulling the race card on you. So speak to that, because the perception that a lot of people is having now is that you're gonna blow up, that you're on MTV, that you're getting major radio play because you're a white kid that is going to be very marketable. You're a white kid that can rap, and this is the most marketable thing since Elvis.
You know what? Anybody who pulls a race card is gonna get it double back in their face. It's gonna backfire right in their face. Anybody, I'm waiting for the race card. I've dealt with the race card all of my life. All of my life, where I grew up at, how I grew up, where I lived, where I came up at, rhyming, everything. I've dealt with it all my life, and I'm telling you, I'm at a boiling point right now in my life where I swear to God that anybody who plays that race card, a girl on college radio today, she tried to play the race card today and was making fun and shouldn't even had no business having me up there. You know what I mean? Yo, that girl broke my record on air. You know what I mean? It was trying to clown on me like, you gotta see this guy, he's white and he's got blonde hair and blah, 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 blah. A college radio station, yo. A girl who was nobody tried to pull a race card on me and got it double, got it triple back in her face. I'm telling you, I don't play that. It's 1999.
But see, I understand you don't play that, but what about your label and the marketing machinery behind it that's pushing that race card? They're pushing it heavy. Look, man, he's a white MC who can rap.
I don't believe that.
I'm telling you, I got phone calls. I'm telling you, the first time I got a phone call, promoter was telling me that you were the white dude that rapped and I needed to add your
maybe
rap.
That was the promoter. Maybe that was the promoter and what he felt, or maybe that was somebody who, you know what I mean? Somebody who individually took it upon himself to think, well, maybe this is a plus. I don't feel it's a plus. I don't feel it's a negative. I feel like music is music. And every time someone asks me, like, yo, how do you feel about, like, being a white MC and blah, 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 and then the whole article starts turning into being a white MC, I'm like, yo, can we get to the music? People are hearing my words. You know what I mean? Like, music is for your ears. It's also image, too. You know, image has a lot to do with it. But music, generally, the definition of music, that shit is for your ears. You know what I mean?
Well, let's talk about the album. We'll change up. What can we expect on the album? You're going to have a different type of music. You're going to have Congo drums. You're going to have some reggae, accordion music. I mean, what is it going to be? Rave stuff? I mean, you got the rave look.
Violins and in sync on every record.
I hear that. Finally, a couple other people have some questions. First question, who discovered you?
Who discovered me? I mean,
other than Christopher Columbus.
Vanilla Ice did. He put me on, and he told me to dye my hair blonde.
Okay, good question. Do you think the world is ready for your very blunt in-your-face lyrics?
No, I don't.
Okay. And what does your mom think of your success, especially since you clowned your mom in the damn song?
But you know what? Let me rephrase that answer about is the world ready. I think some of the world is ready. I think some of the world is waiting for yo, I mean, you know, I feel like my stuff is like a breath of fresh air as opposed to what's going on right now in rap, you know, with all the trends and all of that. I'm like somewhere, I think I'm somewhere like in left field or something with what I'm doing.
Did you say fresh air?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of mouthwash do you use?
I don't.
I noticed that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, finally,
you're fired.
What's the next single? And do you think you got the staying power? And this is a very important question on a serious tip because Right now, you got fans who are coming in